Coming up on Gym Stars.
Finn and Kirsten take on a tough new routine.
And split, and go drop. That's not too bad for your first attempt.
When I can't get a new step straight away, I get a little bit teary.
Acro pair Dove and Izzy face a heartbreaking decision.
I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do.
Everything happens for a reason, so whatever happens, hopefully it'll work out.
I don't really want to end something this good.
And Niall Wilson sets a new challenge.
Stop!
No one's going to beat that.
We'll see how it is, Niall.
Go. Come on.
This is Gym Stars.
Acrobatic gymnastics is all about working as a partnership to pull off the most spectacular balances and throws. But becoming the perfect partnership takes a lot more than just teamwork.
I'm in a mixed pair with Kirsten. We've been with each other for nearly 4 years now. I'm the one throwing her around and balancing her.
I have to have a lot of trust in Finn to be able to catch me and not let me fall. Just not let me land on my head or let me break anything, really, so I've got to put 100% trust in him.
We've been in men's four for about 1.5 years now. There's not very many men's fours because you have to get the sizes right. Like me, Alex and Ed, you've got to be like much stronger than you look. Just having really strong arms isn't going to get you very far because you need like core, shoulders and like leg muscles to like make moves and work.
I'm glad I'm a base because I would not enjoy being a top. I would not like being thrown in the air or having to be that high up on a tower. What Dan was doing is amazing.
First time I got chucked in the air, I felt really scared. But then you get used to it. Feels like you can actually fly when you get chucked into the air.
There's so many different factors we need to consider when we put the partnerships together. Ability, size, the amount of commitment people want to put in. But to actually make the best partnership, we have to start looking at people's personalities and whether people can actually get on with each other.
And one pair in particular have become the best of friends, Dove and Izzy.
Partnerships sometimes can be strange because the top obviously has to be a lot younger to stay small enough to be able to lift. So in normal life, you wouldn't imagine being best friends with someone that's 3-4 years younger than you, but in the gym, you do learn to get on really well.
1, 2, stronger legs. 3. Good, good, good.
They're the club's most experienced duo.
Keep your legs down, Izzy. Don't let your chest go too far forward.
In our past partnerships, I've won the British Championships in a trio and Dove's been to Worlds and won silver in a pair. So together we're quite high standard gymnasts.
Dove and Izzy represented Great Britain at last year's European Championships, and expectations are high for them to go even further.
Me and Dove was hoping we could go to like some World Cups or even the Worlds would be brilliant.
My dream in this sport would be to go on to do senior, the highest level, and compete at a World Championships.
I've got high expectations for them, but moving into the senior level is quite difficult for them. Women's pairs is very tough.
To compete at senior level, the girls will need to perform bigger and harder moves, but at the moment they're struggling. And Coach Nikki thinks she knows why.
The problem is, girls, it's harder now because she's taller. It's going to be difficult because you're balancing something long. It's like me giving you a great big long stick and asking you to balance a big long stick to a short one. It's going to get harder every single training session. Go up and think what you have to do to make it work. Go again now.
We're struggling with our moves because Izzy's getting older now, so she's starting to get taller, starting to grow. And because I'm not very tall myself, the top needs to stay quite small.
If I was smaller, it'd be easier for her to throw me around, but if I'm bigger, then it makes things a lot harder. It's like throwing yourself around, really.
These fingers are being dropped, but you're turning the hand that way. For women's pairs at senior level, it's very, very difficult for another woman to be throwing another woman. For a man to be throwing a 15-year-old girl, that is easier. Problem is, a lot of the pairs that you're going to be competing against are only going to be roughly this height. So we've got to think about what we're going to do going forward. I want to see 2 stretch jump to catches. That was better, but don't step back. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. I don't want the girls to go into a competition and not look very good. You know, everybody sort of looks up to them at the moment. They're quite a good women's pair, so it's a difficult shout.
Nick said to us that she doesn't know if we should carry on as a pair or not, and that me and Dove need to make some decisions.
It's quite tough because whatever happens, we've just got to get on with, even if it does mean splitting up, and that's going to be upsetting for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mind the dog.
Dove and Izzy are best friends outside of the gym too.
So when was it we actually got put together in a pair? When was that?
It was like summer of when, 2016.
That's almost 2 years then.
It's gone so fast.
Me and Izzy clicked from day one. We get on really well. We have the same humour and we're always laughing together.
Me and Dove have a really good bond. She's more like a big sister than a best friend.
It would be a shame if we can't train as a pair anymore, won't it?
Yeah. I just want to wear our leotards one more time and just represent Great Britain.
What do you think about doing senior then, if things work out the way we want?
Yeah, it would be really good because that's the highest you can do, and doing it as a top would be even better.
Imagine actually going to World or the World Cup and come back with a medal. That would be amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
I think in my head that obviously what I want to happen would be to carry on and keep going, but you have to think practically and think what is the best for both of us.
Nick will know what's best, and everything happens for a reason, so whatever happens, hopefully it'll work out the right way.
It's upsetting because me and Dove were really good together, so I don't really want to end something this good.
Winning a World Championship medal is the highest achievement for an acrobatic gymnast. And just like Dove and Izzy, Finn and Kirsten have their hearts set on representing GB at this year's competition.
Keep the toe onto his wrist.
They'll be competing at the Acrobatic British Championship in a few weeks' time, and they know that winning gold there could secure them a place on the squad.
Keep your shoulders pushed, don't relax. Finn and Kirsten have got some tough competition this year, but we've got a really good plan and I'm not going to leave nothing to chance.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1.
Nikki has brought in top choreographer Andrew Griffiths, the man behind Spellbound, winners of Britain's Got Talent.
And all the other routines that we've used with Finn and Kirsten before have been soft, elegant routines. It's not very dramatic, and we want to try and give Kirsten a little bit more character on the floor.
So, Argentine tango is really passionate. It leans towards your strengths in the sense you're good at creating clean positions. There'll be lots of lunges with strong holds here.
We've been given the Argentine tango because apparently I'm not very good at using my face, as in smiling. So they decided to give us one where I could be a bit more miserable.
Lunge. Look at each other. Stretch your back leg. They're going to the British Championships and World Trials in a couple of weeks, so they really need something what hits the mark, something dramatic. And split, and go drop. Yeah. That's not too bad for your first attempt.
The routines for acro mixed pairs have to tell a love story.
You've got to be really close, literally there, so you can feel the breath.
But the intensity of the Argentine tango will push their acting ability further than ever before.
So it's literally that... Yeah, it's that close.
For the whole 2 minutes, we have to convey to the judges that we are in love, but obviously we're not, so...
My friends from school used to be quite immature about it. I would get people come up to me and be like, is he like your boyfriend or something? I'd be like, no, he's just a friend and we're just gym partners. They used to find it a little bit weird how he was a boy.
Stand and pull. Up. Lean forwards more, Kirsten. We're going to need to work on the intensity, Nick. You've just got to... I can't teach you the drama, you have to feel it. When you're a young age, the drama, the intensity, it's hard to envisage, but I think as long as they understand the beauty of the Argentine tango, I think they'll fall in love with it and then it'll help them to perform better.
If we don't get the judges to believe it, then we're obviously not going to get as high a score. So they're the main people that we need to impress.
Transfer the weight smoothly.
With such little time until they face the squad selectors, Finn and Kirsten are being put through their paces.
Keep the free shoulder up. You're transferring the weight, but then you're lifting the free arms here. Why is your free arm not up? Your brain's too easy to come off. You've got to have a stronger mind than that.
When I can't get a new step straight away, I get quite frustrated with myself. I get a little bit tired and I get a little bit teary.
But it's very easy to just go fall down up. Think of the correction to be made. You can do this easily. Slowly back to 2 arms, 10 seconds.
I think Andrew, as a coach, I reckon he's tough when he needs to be. I'm not worried that he's going to let us look rubbish. I'm quite confident he's going to make us look good out on the floor.
OK, well done, guys. I think it's a lot of hard work now. You've got to really put the attention to detail in, watch this Argentine tango, but work hard.
Hi, you all right? How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. What have you been up to?
Not really a lot today.
No?
Had a day off of gym.
Nice. Take a seat.
The gymnasts will be marked for their presentation when they compete for a place on the British squad. So Finn's called upon his sister's expertise to help smarten up his look.
So what is it we're doing today then, Finn?
If we could just get rid of all the blonde and make it all one colour, the same colour as my side bits, be great.
I do take a lot of pride in my appearance. I mean, I do have nice clothes. I like to get all the nicest stuff I can. You know, I don't like to just blend in. I like to stand out.
I've always had highlights.
Yeah, I think Mum started doing your highlights, didn't she?
Yeah. Oh, God.
When that turned out.
Highlights, more like leopard.
It gives you a chance to express yourself, and I think Finn enjoys that because he's very bubbly and very out there, so he can get himself out by his hair.
I don't really, care, I guess, what people think of me. I'll do what I want to do, and I mean, obviously, with the leotards, they got loads of, glitter on, and you don't really put that to a boy. But, I mean, me, I love it.
And then I went, bright white once, but I'm not really allowed to experiment too much with all my gym.
Got to stay quite natural, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that looks like it's all right now, Finn. Do you want to come on over and I'll get it rinsed off for you?
Yeah.
Next week's going to be the first time you're performing it, yeah?
Yeah, so I don't really get nervous until the minute I walk on.
Yeah.
Because then I know, this time, anything can happen. I just seem to keep it under control.
You know that I'm really proud of you, Finn, and always have been, always will be, with whatever you do. Right, put your head right back again. Thank you. Right, come on over back to the chair. I enjoy doing it. It's nice to spend some time with each other here, so we don't see each other that often now. He's so busy. Yeah, it does look really nice.
Thanks.
That's all right. I'll see you later. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hello Gym Stars, it's now Wilson again and we have another gymnastics challenge for you today. Today it is the fastest rope climb, a very important part of gymnastics conditioning. We do these every single day. Let's see how fast I can climb up. We have my trusted partner, Jaren, to do the timing. Let's smash it.
Taking on Niall's challenge today are male artistic gymnasts Acro and Cameron. Coach Karen is on the stopwatch.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Oh, I think that was fast, Guys, I managed 4 seconds and 68. No one's gonna beat that.
I reckon I can beat that. I'm not gonna lie, he did a little jump at the end and he doesn't have to hold straddle. He's just pulling it. I reckon I can beat that. 468.
You're taller than Niall. You've got an advantage. I think you can do it. Come on then, guys. Let's do this. Smash it!
Ekraj is up first.
3, 2, 1, go.
What are you?
Nice one. 3 seconds.
Nice challenge. Nice. Took you 3 seconds to get a quarter of the way up.
No, I won't mind if we give Ekraj a second try.
Go.
Go, pull, pull, pull.
Come on.
That's it. Go, 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 pull, 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 pull.
That's it, grab it. Yeah. Good man. That's not too bad.
8:23.
Like, you got little arms, mate. You got little arms.
You set your standard now. I'll come in and smash that every single day.
Oh well, too bad.
It's down to Cameron to see if he can beat Niall.
Come on, Cam. You can do this. Go. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on.
Ah, just 0.05 of a second slower.
Happy?
No. But
That's good. It's a good time.
I'm not happy in the slightest. Ah, that man.
And I will come to Leeds because your rope is clearly shorter than mine. And we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is, Niall. All right?
Hard luck, guys. Keep training hard. You will definitely get there.
I'm mad. Let's go. Off to Leeds.
Hi, girls.
It's decision day for Dove and Izzy. They're about to find out what their future holds as an acro duo.
Come on then, girls. What do you want to do?
Well, me and Izzy have spoke the last couple of days, and we think that we still want to work together.
You know, I think you've still got a good future going forward. It's just not together. Really, you're either got to go as a trio, or we start putting you as a base of a trio or a middle of a trio, and we find you a new top. I know it's quite sad.
It was a shock. It's upset me quite a lot.
It is a shame because our plan was to get to the World Championships, but you can't help growth. There's nothing we can do. If you're growing, you're growing. You know, it's something that everybody comes to.
The World Championships is my dream, and Izzy's as well. It's upsetting because it's not going to happen with someone that I want it to happen with.
You still went to the European Championships, and that's more than most people can say they've done. I know the girls want to carry on working together because they're good friends, but it's not safe now, really, for Dove to be throwing Izzy around. I have to look at the safety aspect, but I've got a really good friendship, which I would have thought will last forever. So today will be your last day that you actually train together as a pair. This is your farewell training session. Let's make it a good one.
Dove's mum, who coaches at the gym, will also be sad to see their last ever routine.
It's a real shame they can't carry on. They've been a really excellent pair together. They've really enjoyed working together, yeah. I love watching them. So proud. Very proud.
You've got to learn to accept a situation, and you just have to work through it as best you can.
It just feels like it's part of growing up, like I have to leave things behind and move on as I get older. It was really emotional because I knew that I wasn't ever going to do that again.
It felt strange to think I'm not going to be doing this tomorrow or the next day.
The Dove and Izzy partnership may be over, but they intend to continue one way or another.
I still want to carry on being a gymnast, but I just need to try and figure out how.
I'm definitely not finished with Acro. It's not the last you're going to be seeing of Dove.
Today I'm going to teach you how to skip. Skipping is a great cardiovascular activity. It gets your heart racing and it also builds coordination. So when starting to skip, you have to start slow motion. The girls are going to show you the rope starts behind your heels, it goes over your head, and then you slowly jump over the rope. And you can repeat this several times, slowly. We're introducing the skipping in a slow motion version. It helps build coordination, but also at a pace that children can find comfortable. So the rope we're using today, it's just a standard rope, it's not fancy, it's sized appropriately to the child, but if you have a rope that's a little bit long, you can always wrap it around the hands before skipping. So the next step is learning to put all of what we've learned together and a little bit quicker. I learned to do this on a trampoline, so if you have a trampoline at home, it's a really useful tool to get you skipping. What they're going to do now is they're going to, same as before, but they're going to anticipate the rope coming in and jump before the rope lands on the floor. This is what we call skipping. And they can do it with bent legs, or they can do it with straight legs and point their toes, like gymnasts. So once you've mastered skipping, there's then lots of different alternatives you can use. Georgie's going to demonstrate the boxer's skip. Here you can see she's bringing her knees up high, a bit like a running motion, and she's even got those pointed toes. Now Indy's going to show us the cross skipping. This is quite complicated on the arms, although the legs do the exact same thing. So you can see here with Indy, her hands go forwards, they then cross over for the second skip before they come back round and straighten up. Essentially a figure of 8 with the hands. The final skipping we're going to show you today is the double skip. So here you've got to have strong legs and jump really high so the rope can pass your feet twice. And this is how you get skipping.
Next time on Gym Stars.
Dove and Izzy try out as a trio.
It's all a bit different, so it's a bit more wobblier and higher up, which is a bit more scarier.
There's a new girl in town aiming for Olympic glory.
It's my passion. I live for it.
We have lots of training and hard work. Sophie can definitely be in the top girls amongst England.
And Niall's back with a core-tastic challenge.
How would you do 28 in 20? You're doing more. Come on, Chase, beat Niall. Come on.